Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Paulio Jr., and to the other side of me, as always, CJ's Info, Christopher.
Polio,
What's
what's
going
going
on?
on?
Oh,
Oh,
Jinx.
Jinx,
Let me
Jinx.
say.
Pow, 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 pow. That song I always
Ah,
sing to Paul whenever I miss him.
if you try to,
Uh,
yeah, it's
One
like
time we were,
like a lullaby.
Paul said he was living at my aunt's house, our aunt's house, and he came in the house and my aunt was sleeping. Our aunt was sleeping, and she goes, "Pow, is that you?" So, is that you, pal?
What, Amphi?
Yeah, so our Aunt Fee is saying Fiorella is asking if Paul is in the house, but she says, "Pal, is that you, pal?"
Oh my god!
Because
Yeah,
she hears
always.
his footsteps as he's coming in the house.
Yeah, always good times
Relatives.
living with the Italians. So
Yeah.
they just like yell up to like living in that third story house. They'll yell up from the first floor to the third floor for like the dumbest shit. So
So
like,
ever since then, I always say, "Hey, pal, 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 pal."
and
I
it
make a song out of it.
never gets old.
Never gets old. So. But yeah, I'm
Over.
doing good. I'm doing great. Missed Pal for a very long time. I haven't had a podcast with Pal in about
11.
2 years, 11 days, 11 years.
Yep. So this has been our longest time. So, um, which I think is actually appropriate since this is episode 30 now, which is
30?
still
I
pretty
thought this was
damn.
31.
No, this is 30.
Really? I
So
thought we
yeah,
had 31.
nope. Last one
I must be
was
mistaken.
yep, yep, yep,
Wow.
yep. This is number 30.
Huh.
So so kind of appropriate for the wait. Um,
Yeah.
so yeah, so it's been 11 days, and that's been our longest time in between podcasts. But even for since we've been around, we made the channel August 25th. There's obviously been less than 30 weeks since then. So so we're still doing pretty good as far as getting it, and it's also good to let them sit a little bit sometimes
Yeah.
too, to let
Yeah.
the podcast sit.
I think it's good to have a little break, give people a little break.
Yeah.
We're at 144 subscribers. We got some giveaways going on.
Mm.
The one's not till 250 for
Yeah. So for
Farley.
this,
Get a chair. My daughter's.
okay. So at the moment, there are 3 different giveaways going on. We always have some sort of giveaway going on between myself, Chris, and this podcast. So this
Yeah.
podcast, we still have the Google Home Mini up once we hit 250 subs. Chris is doing a $25 giveaway on November 27th, and I am doing a $400 Amazon gift card giveaway once I hit 5,500 subs. And I put it at that number because typically I'm averaging between anywhere from 150 to 250 subs a month, roughly.
That's
So
awesome.
should be able to hit that soon. But
Yeah, I'm finally past 1,000 since the
yeah,
last giveaway. I wasn't, but I'm at 1,040. So
yeah, that's
thank you
good.
to anyone who's been subscribing. And as Paul said, giveaway that will be given on the 27th, day before Thanksgiving. So get in on that if you want to get in on $25
Yeah, that'll be a
Amazon
nice
gift
little
card.
thing for Black Friday for
Yeah,
anybody. So go
definitely.
in it.
Black Friday's coming up soon.
Yep. And so soon enough, we will be on iHeartRadio.com. I don't know why this one's taking so damn long, but you know what? It's the same with some of the other ones too. Like um, when we were first submitting them, some of them didn't show up for a while either. So it is
Yeah.
what it is. But if you do use iHeartRadio, we will be on that soon. And before we get started on the topics, I was mentioning to you beforehand something that happened with my stepdad. So I get a phone call from my mom, or she texts me first and says, "I need you to call me. It's important." And I'm like, I've heard this before a million times.
Yeah, I think I've heard
It's
this
like,
before too, because she calls me about twice a week
yeah,
or
yeah.
3 times a week.
It's like at least twice
I think
a
I
day.
talked to Paul's mom, my Aunt Rosanna, more than she talks to Paul, her son. Maybe not. I don't know.
No,
I feel
I wish that was the case. No,
me
just
and
kidding.
me and my Aunt Rosanna are so close. I don't talk to anybody else as much as Aunt Rosanna. I don't even talk to Paul as much as Aunt Rosanna.
Dude, she makes her rounds.
Yeah, she does, man.
She goes through her whole phone book. And she literally calls everybody because.
No, I think that's really nice, though. Honestly, like it's to have a person call you and ask you how you're doing, may seem like it's it could be bothering, but for her to say, for someone to make time out of their day to say, hey, how you doing today, or what's up, what's going on, is there any? I mean, it could be a little tedious because it's like, for a job, if I'm like, yeah, I'm getting a new job, and I'm like, nope, didn't get it, nope, didn't get it, nope, didn't get it. Now all of a sudden, I have a new job coming, and I will be starting soon. Yeah. But it's really awesome that someone takes time out of their day to ask you how you're doing.
Yeah,
so I love her for that.
Luckily, she's got nothing but time.
Yeah.
So because she can't work anymore. So
yeah, she's been through a lot. So
on unemployment and all that good stuff. So just
what happened? What happened with Uncle Craig?
So long story short, he's finishing doing leaves and it's dark out.
Yeah.
He's driving down a side street, and this lady just walks right in front of his truck.
What?
Yeah, just walks. Doesn't pay any mind. Nothing. Craig can't see them because they're walking in front of a car, and they just keep going. Like they see either she's not paying attention, obviously, but there's obviously lights on, and she literally just walked right in front of Craig's truck.
So what happened?
So basically, luckily it was a side street, so he wasn't going
too fast,
like 60 miles an hour. So, but he definitely hit her.
Wow.
And so I think she said she was complaining about like her head and like her wrists or something like that.
Oh, wow.
But it was like 100% like that she was in the wrong, for not, crossing at the right spot and just not even paying attention to their surroundings like whatsoever.
Right.
So, but, yeah, so if she even tried to do anything, she would lose immediately. But I was just like, Jesus Christ, like it's just fun. It's just like funny, like my mom gets Bell's palsy. Our uncle has a heart attack. Craig hits somebody. Craig hits somebody on a side street.
Yeah, this happened before or after the last podcast. We didn't mention it that our uncle had received got a.
He earned it.
He definitely earned it. Eating all the bacon.
Yeah.
A massive heart attack on his widow's what do you call it? Widowmaker artery, which is
widowmaker.
It's not the actual name, it's just like the nickname, like a funny bone, the nickname for something, but the widow's maker artery. So
it's
a massive heart attack there.
It's supposed to have like a low survival rate if you actually get a widowmaker heart attack.
So it is the left anterior descending, the LAD artery, also returned as chronic total obstruction. So there's a picture of that for people to know.
Okay, the blood's not pumping properly, basically.
Yeah. So I don't know what percentage he had a blockage of, but
right.
It was pretty close to being dead.
Luckily that didn't. Obviously he's not. So luckily that.
But he
happen.
did say some things. So hey, if you ever something like this is happening, he said his arms, he couldn't move his arms. he had a hard time breathing, and he felt like an elephant was sitting on his heart.
Yeah.
So if you have those symptoms, you're having a Widowmaker heart attack.
Yeah. So yeah, call 911.
Go to the hospital, or if you call whatever.
Immediately. So
they said they put a stent inside of his femoral artery, which is in between the bottom thigh area, inner thigh.
Right. Yeah, but so he's just relaxing at the house. So
So with this woman that our other uncle, well, hit Paul's stepfather, hit by accident, what she's basically saying she's hurt, she's all right.
I don't think anything has happened from it.
Yeah.
So like that was like the initial reaction. So
and did she call the cops and all this stuff?
I'm not. I know the ambulance definitely came. I'm not sure if the cops came. So
yeah,
but it does. I don't think anything's going to come of it. And like I said, if she did try anything, then like she would lose immediately. So
right.
If she tried to pull anything like that, so
yeah,
so
it's a shame, but
yeah, it's all.
What the hell is this, Paul?
She's
what
fine.
is this?
She's
this
fine.
Duck stuff you're talking about.
What do you think? Sound like Sylvia? Stop.
Why is there a duck on the screen? Who's this guy?
Whenever you're done. So this is actually an anime called Haikyu with an exclamation point. And
Haikyu.
It's actually on Netflix. And if you've paid attention to our podcast, you know that that I enjoy. I love watching anime, but I typically do not watch. I've never really gotten into any sports animes, and
I didn't really know they had sports anime. Honestly,
they have everything. Just like any other kind of show that's out there, it's in some kind of Japanimation.
Okay.
So, yeah, but this one is basically about like this like high school volleyball team, and
yeah,
I wasn't gonna watch it, and then somebody told me it was actually pretty good, so I was like, whatever. And like, so like the character development is awesome, the animation's great, the story, like just the storyline is just.
So are we
really
going
good.
to await a copyright claim for this video?
Yeah, probably. So
we actually won all of ours, so every video is fully watchable, and we are making, we make no money right now, but nobody can claim our videos.
Yeah.
Everything has been fair use up to this point of time.
Yeah, luckily. I mean, not luckily. I mean,
skillfully, we have never, had any copyright claims.
We do it by the book, so they can't say anything, and if they try to, they're just being schmucks, or it's just the shitty YouTube algorithm. So, I was just going to play a quick clip from this. It's called like the top moments.
So for anybody who's listening, he's saying, "Come meet me in your ultimate weapon, throwing a volleyball up right now in the air."
Yeah, so I know way too much about volleyball now. Way too much.
So they threw a volleyball up. So and now
they're putting it up to this. His name's Hinata, and he's basically, they call him the tiny giant. So
now they're screaming because they're so mad. Looks like they're turning into like Dragon Ball Z. They're about to emit like a giant flaming fireball.
So in that episode, they won. There's three.
Was that a scream because they won or because they lost?
No, because they won. So you have to win in volleyball. You have to win 2 out of 3 sets. So they were tied 1-1, and then that was the third set that they won. So, and they've never beaten that team before. So
it just seemed like they were angry or something. They're like, yeah, and they pulled their fist back like they're about to.
Nah, that's just exaggerated.
You're so happy that you won that you're mad, so you have to attack the other team.
Yeah, it's just exaggerated. So, but if you are interested if you do watch any kind of anime, like I definitely highly recommend it. They have 2 seasons on Netflix. but there actually is a third season that is not on Netflix, but it's definitely still worth watching.
I do want to watch that
check
Sword
out.
Art Online that you've told me about. That seems really, just from what you mentioned, it seems really cool to me. I do want to watch it.
So, is there a tornado going on in your
Yeah, there's
on your side?
there's an F5 tornadoes, guys. Sorry, in my kitchen, and that is my wife getting ice from the ice machine maker, whatever you want to say. In the kitchen, there's a F5 tornado. Right now, we're in the eye of the storm.
Yeah.
So it should be passing shortly.
Getting on the
Stand
Richter
by.
scale.
Now she's drinking the water. I think we're okay. So I think we're fine right now. But so back to anime. I seen something on IGN on YouTube, and basically they have a vote for what's your favorite anime, and they gave you a list. Now they originally had a different list, and then they narrowed it down from that list. So they said, okay, here's one list, and then here is the final list. So out of the 5, it is Hunter x Hunter, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Did you watch that? Did you watch?
No, these I haven't. This is nothing to do with me watching them. This is just
no. I'm asking because it looks like you checked off Full Metal Alchemist. That's what I was asking.
No, I actually checked off Dragon Ball Z, so I'm not sure how Full Metal Alchemist was checked.
Yeah.
But I actually checked off Dragon Ball Z initially, so I don't know. Maybe I misclicked something. So Hunter x Hunter, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Naruto, My Hero Academia, which Paul has mentioned a bunch of these, and Dragon Ball Z, which I have watched and I feel like is my favorite. So I clicked that, and 43% of people voted on it, which is the highest out of the 5. So Hunter x Hunter had 9%. Well, let's go in order. So 43, Dragon Ball Z. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is 19%, tied with Naruto.
Yep.
I love you. And then that was my wife saying goodnight. And then My Hero Academia 11, and Hunter x Hunter was 9.
Yeah. So Dragon Ball Z is like the OG.
The OG.
That's basically how the majority of people who watch anime started. So,
Paul's mentioned My Hero Academia, and it basically, according to this list, has been what, 4th or no? It'd be 4th place.
Yeah. So, so My Hero is the most.
You have a tattoo of Full Metal Alchemist, don't you?
Yeah. It's the one. It's this one.
Yeah, let's see it. Take it off.
So,
let's see it.
Take it off. What the hell does
that
mean?
Take off your shirt. Let's see it. Oh, it's that one. It's that one.
That's what I said.
Take your arm off.
You're like, take it off.
Take your arm off. Cut it off.
So I've seen all of those on the list. Hunter x Hunter was the last one. Yeah, hell yeah.
I've seen one of them.
Well, My Hero Academia is the most popular one right now.
Okay.
At this moment in time is
according to
the most popular one.
Polio Junior DIY.
Yeah. Now, according to the tens of millions of people that are watching it every Saturday when it comes out. So so it comes out in Japan.
I always just wonder though, how do you evaluate what's something like when people say what is the best? It's like we say this off of our own opinions, but
it's all subjective.
It's like you don't know unless you take a poll, but even that poll is not accurate because that's not everybody is on IGN.
Yeah, so, you could say that for everything because everything basically is subjective. So, but I still feel like it is for me personally, it feels accurate. Dragon Ball Z is what got a lot of people into anime.
Yeah,
and
DBZ for sure, but the other ones, I have no idea.
The other ones are great too. Naruto is just as long. Naruto is way too long. I could never watch it again. It's there's over 350 episodes per each arc. So there's Naruto Shippuden, and then Boruto or whatever. and they all have like 350 plus episodes. It's ridiculous. So
Did you say Baruto?
yeah, but yeah, Baruto. Yeah,
Oh man.
it's Naruto's son. So
Oh god.
that show's out, and that's already at like over 200 episodes.
Yeah, I'm already lost. So. I'm not the anime expert over here.
All right, so let's go into some. So at the moment it is Saturday, November 23rd at almost 9:30 p.m.
Correct.
Eastern Standard Time, and we have a movie that is crushing it at the box office, and it's only been basically a day and a half.
Do you guys know what that movie is?
Almost 2 days.
You probably do,
So,
and you might not like it because you're not an adult. But I do enjoy it because if you have children, you probably do enjoy it. It is Frozen 2.
yeah,
Frozen 2 is 42 million. This is Forbes.com. 42 million Friday signals the death of the breakout sequels. So this is a sequel to Frozen 1 and Frozen 2. 41 million yesterday when it came out, the 22nd, including 8.5 from Thursday previews for the biggest single day gross for a non-summer. I guess
cartoon.
like
the animation or something.
Animated film. So
in one, so that Thursday, the Thursday previews, and then Friday, it basically hit 50 million.
Almost.
So so this weekend it's gonna cross most likely it's gonna cross the 100 million mark.
Yeah. Yes, Frozen 2 is going to open above 100 million with 100 million worldwide already, and yes, it will end a minor box office slump over the last 6 weeks or so. So
yeah, I guess there hasn't been anything huge since Joker.
Right.
Joker was probably the last one that came out a couple months ago that a lot of people went to go see.
Yeah. So it's definitely been a big. I haven't seen it yet. We are going to see it. My wife, my daughter, my mom. So we're going to definitely see Frozen 2. I'm looking forward to it only because I, played it for my daughter when she was 1 year old, the original Frozen 1 movie. And all she ever wanted me to do was just keep playing it over and over and over again.
Yeah, yeah.
So, and I think I've memorized the Frozen 1 song in my head repeatedly. So
I've only seen it with you guys.
Oh yeah, you've seen it with us, right?
I've seen it with you. Yeah, you guys had it on.
So
yeah, yeah. I mean,
blah 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 blah.
So, I mean, I don't. Luckily, the only thing I kind of remember is like "Let It Go," but so that's what's so great of that's such a great moneymaker for the box office is because obviously the kid wants to see it, and obviously the kid can't go by themselves.
And I think they made it to where adults could enjoy it too, not just children. So that's what I thought was cool, that it was enjoyable for both adults and children, that it was a family thing. It's not just
exactly. But
it's not just about it's only for kids. So like some of these movies like Sing. But even Sing, like a lot of these newer children movie, if you want to call it that, are intended for adults too, because some of these things kids cannot understand at their level, like things that go on in the movie. They might laugh about, but they might not realize what's actually going on.
Nah, they don't have like a sense of like context and
comprehension,
their comprehension skills obviously aren't fully developed.
Yeah.
But that's still not like a that wouldn't be a movie that like I would take somebody out on a date with to go see. No. But that's what I'm saying.
Unless that's what she wants to watch. I mean, if that's what your date wants to watch, then sorry guys, that's what you got to do. I mean,
yeah, but most likely that's not. I don't feel like that would be the case. So
it'll just be kissing and making love in the movie theater.
Yeah, just getting head in the back in the back row, watching Frozen 2. But
No,
yeah,
I've never had. That's never been happened for me. So
nah.
not for
Yeah,
frozen toes. So
yeah. Well, maybe you get lucky this time.
yeah.
Just have everybody else sit in the front.
Actually, no. Maybe
So,
I have. I can't remember. Yeah, I might have. Now I think about it.
but yeah, but so they get the kids get excited for it, and then like you just said, you're like, you're going, your mom's going, your wife is going, so they
Right.
just got 3 extra sales out of that
Exactly.
because of
It
one
becomes a
because of
family
one
thing.
kid.
It's
Yeah,
intended. They want your entire family, the mom, the grandma, the
yeah, yeah,
grandpa in the wheelchair.
yeah.
They want everybody to come. I'm gonna see Frozen 2.
Hey, God damn it, make me walk all the way here.
It's a goddamn snowball, so Olaf, whatever the hell that is.
And just pass out. That's what my dad would do. He'd just pass out in the movie
Yeah, you
theater.
just fall asleep, like
Yeah,
eating
exactly.
popcorn or whatever.
So we have a couple things. Well, at least 2 things.
We have many
about
things.
about
We're gonna have
Tesla.
many podcasts more to go.
about Tesla in particular.
May the podcast be with you.
So the newest thing that they just unveiled the other day was the Tesla Cybertruck.
Yeah, I just signed up. I put my deposit down last night. $100 deposit. No, I'm just kidding.
$100. Yeah.
It is $100 deposit though. For real.
That's to like wait in line to get it or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
it's like to put your name on it. That's all.
Yeah, exactly. So the Tesla Cybertruck, let's see here. So basically they're going to have like 3 different models with this.
Yeah.
And so the base model is like 40 grand and then the top tier is 70 grand. So
can I before you show that, can I just show I'm on their website, can I just show it real quick? Just the picture?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because it has like the exit your screen. I just want to show the main picture for you. This is real quick. This is what it looks like, Cybertruck. This is their main website. Yeah. So this is what it looks like, and Paul's going to show you what Elon Musk is talking about here. So.
Yeah, so it basically looks like I mentioned I made a video about it, and I mentioned that it kind of looked like a mix between there was a car called the Pontiac Aztek and the DeLorean. From Back to the Future. So it's very
to me
boxy.
It reminds me of Halo, the Warthog in the Halo game. So just without the machine gun turrets.
Yeah, and Blade Runner as well. So
almost like a Batmobile, but on hydraulic. What do you call it? Like
on steroids.
Well, I mean, like without the Batmobile is more low to the ground. This is like lifted up. This truck.
Yeah, this thing looks like a tank. So it's definitely it's.
Which is said it had air suspension. Did that mean basically that it can go low, or is that just saying that it can? The suspension is just.
Yeah, I think it's just that the suspension is just better because because you can go off roading in this.
Okay.
But yeah, the thing's a tank. Just tell me if this is too loud. So this is just like the highlights.
We created an exoskeleton.
Is that too loud?
No, that's great. Okay, so he's guy's hitting one of the doors right now, smashing it with a sledgehammer.
So he hit a regular door.
He hit a regular pickup truck door, and now he hits Tesla Cybertruck, and nothing happens. There's no dent at all.
Yeah. Well, this is the metal that they're using on this. They're using on their rockets.
That's insane. Yeah, it's like some kind of rolled aluminum. He said, I couldn't remember.
It's a
rolled something kind of aluminum.
There's something. Oh my God! I think
he said about 10 sheets of aluminum foil.
Aluminum foil, yeah. There's steel in it as well.
Yeah.
So this was the demo that everyone was kind of like not giving them shit, but just laughing about where.
Because he says it's glass proof or break proof.
That the windows are are bulletproof.
Sure?
Bulletproof.
Yeah.
So this
Yeah.
guy is about to throw a metal ball at the window.
Oh my fucking god. Well,
Did you
And
hear it?
maybe that was
What
a
did he
little
say?
too hard.
He said, "Oh my fucking god."
Wait, I couldn't hear you. What'd you say?
He said, "Oh my fucking god."
Oh yeah, yeah. Because it didn't go through the window though. It made like a spider.
A spider web,
But
basically.
it did make a nice round impact,
Yeah.
hit, but it did not go through the window.
No, exactly. And
That's
that's why.
impressive.
And that's a solid metal ball too.
Yeah, like so even if the knowing that it's like this, I would still be cool with that because it didn't go through.
Right.
You know? So
And-
you would see it in the car, you'd be like, "Oh, my glass is dented," but it didn't break through.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah, they were just expecting it, not to do anything. Basically, just to
Yeah,
bounce.
it's
To
supposed
bounce
to
off.
not make any indents at all, and it did. But
Yeah, but
Oh, yeah,
still.
nothing.
So, I'm trying to just see what else.
which is kind of like what you were saying with Microsoft and Bill Gates. That
Yeah,
what was
yeah.
it?
They were doing a Windows. I think it was Windows 95 or Windows 98, and long story short, they were doing. They were showing what the capabilities of the operating system were, and he's like, okay, now you just click here, and then you do this, and then the blue screen of death came up.
That's
And this
hilarious.
is the first time they're showing the product to the world. And then but Bill Gates kept his cool. He just looked at it and was like, okay.
I'm
He's
gonna
like,
fix
"All right."
this.
He's like, all right, well, that's just something we have to fix. And
Right, which
that's
is
how-
exactly Elon Musk is
that's
like
what
it's just
Elon-
another
just something else we need to work on. It's not a big deal.
improvement needed.
I don't know what it is. When I first saw this, I was like, this is so bizarre.
Yeah, so he's opening the bed of the
That's
truck, and
so
it has
awesome.
one hatch for the door, and then it has another lower hatch. You can lower it a little bit.
Yeah. So it has a ramp.
This guy drove an ATV onto the back of the pickup, and
Yeah,
as he's
it's-
driving it on, you see the air suspension, the truck is lowering down.
So you got load mode.
Yeah, that's awesome. So you pull the gate down, and then after the gate, there's a ramp as well.
Yeah, there's another extra ramp to the level. It seems like it's almost two little parts.
So I mean,
Yes. Oh,
it's obviously extremely unique.
I'm surprised it's not even electrical, or we say electrical.
That is a 100% electric car.
No.
Truck.
I mean the bed. I'm surprised it's not even electronic or.
Oh, you
what
mean
I'm trying to
how
say?
it's coming out and so
Yeah,
forth?
exactly. Because the doors, the SUV doors that open upwards, they are electronic or automatic opening.
Yeah.
I'm just surprised at the back of the bed. I guess they want to make you feel like you're a man, that you still need to open it like a man.
I don't know. I feel like there has to be a reason, because I'm sure that they've, the engineers thought everything through. I mean, as much as they could, and still feel like that was the best option.
Well, there could be one reason I could think of with the SUV Tesla. I talked to one guy when we went to some kind of I don't know if it was Shady Brook Farm or something like that, where you have a lot of cars in the parking lot. Doesn't have to be there, but I'm just saying anywhere where you're parking, the SUV Tesla, the doors go up, but they also they have sensors, and they know when, how close other cars are next to you.
Right.
So if the doors are going out and up, wouldn't you think that it's going to hit another car door if it's parked next to you? If I go and park next to your Tesla SUV, and then you go into your car and you're like, shit, there's two people that are parked close to me. How am I going to get into my car?
Right.
Or if you're in your car, how am I going to get out? Basically, the guy explained it was that the doors know how close the other cars are.
Right.
But at the same time, they don't, for something he was saying. And one time he said it actually did scratch someone's car.
Okay.
Because
Side of the car.
it made adjustments, but it can only do so much.
Right.
It's really weird, but it is automatic to a certain degree. But I think that kind of stuff where the doors are opening upwards is a little. There's a lot of possibilities that can go wrong.
Yeah. And just to finish off with the they call it the Cybertruck. That's like the perfect. It's the perfect name for it.
Cybertruck.
But so the base model gets about 250 miles on a full charge. Wow. And then the second model has it's a dual motor all-wheel drive, gets 300 miles, and then the tri-motor gets about 500 miles per charge, which is pretty damn good.
Yeah,
so, that's for a truck too. I mean, and that's the $70,000 one.
So if you want it right now, you just go to tesla.com/Cybertruck, and then you hit order now, and then all you need to pay right now is $100, and it's yours.
It's yours.
$100.
Oh my God!
Fully refundable $100. You will be able to complete your configuration by 2021. Tri-motor, all-wheel drive, expected to begin late 2022.
Yeah. Crazy.
So, they have
the $100 is basically to wait in line.
46,000 reservations. 146,000 reservations right now.
Yeah, it's definitely you can
be the 1,046 and one person.
146,000. Yeah.
First.
It's got to be now. It's probably got to be a little bit more. When was that article written?
This was as of today of 4:27 in the afternoon. So there's probably more right now. But I did pull up Tesla stock just to take a look at it. They're at $333 a share. So $333.04. And I was going to just click through their little thing here, 5 days. This is what it looks like. Still in the red. 1 month, we're in the green. 6 months, we're in the green. We're going up. Year to date, we're green. 1 year, we're red. 5 years is green. And then the max from when they started is green.
Yeah, from when they started, they were.
Which was what, 2011?
So 2010.
10, right?
Yeah, they started at like one of the worst times. That was when like the stock market was going down the toilet. There was that real estate bubble and all that. So everyone was getting the bailouts. So only Tesla and Ford did not get a bailout. They were the only two
car makers,
motor companies, to not get a bailout.
That's interesting. They haven't been, I didn't know that they weren't bailed out.
Yeah,
Ford. I thought they've always been.
Only Ford and Tesla. They were the only two.
Haven't they always been on like bankruptcy or something like that?
Who?
Ford.
No. I mean,
I always see them on the news, like the government did this, the government's blah blah blah, or I don't know. Maybe mergers or something like that.
No, they're so like right now, like the Ford stock isn't great. So like if you invested in it like 2 years ago,
it says they started in 2003.
Okay, so I think like maybe
to 2017.
Formerly
so they were Tesla Motors.
Tesla Motors, yeah.
2003 to 2017.
Yeah.
And then I guess they became
just Tesla.
Just Tesla? Is that what it is now?
Yeah, but I think it was just
2003 under the name of the Motors. In early Series A funding, Tesla Motors was joined by Elon Musk and Ian Wright, all of whom retroactively allowed themselves as co-founders. And Musk is the chairman and the CEO. And then they eventually offer electric cars. After 10 years, they're ranked the world's best-selling plug-in passenger car maker 2018.
Okay. Well, speaking of the plug-in, we have whatchamacall. So we have basically a chain of convenience stores called Wawa, up in the Northeast, but they are there actually are some in Florida, and what they're doing is the Wawas are, they're like, so they built a couple down in Florida, and then there's some up in the Northeast, and they're just building up and building down. So they're building south,
trying to get the
while
whole
they're
East
building
Coast.
north. Yeah. So and then they're
Definitely Pennsylvania, Jersey, Delaware, Maryland, Virginia. For what I know of the Northeast.
Yeah.
Do you know of any? I'm not sure. And
I don't know where else in the Northeast.
Florida.
Yeah. So there's and they're busy as hell in Florida. I went to 2 or 3 in Florida, and they were really busy. But what was it? They're gonna add like 30 Tesla charging stations by the end of 2020.
Yeah. So here's an article. I'll share the screen. This one is about CNBC.com. Tesla supercharger catches fire at a Wawa store in New Jersey. But let's go. Where did it go? I don't know. I had an article. Oh, here it is. It's within the article.
It's part of it. Yeah.
This was as of Monday, the fire thing on the – it's called a Tesla supercharger. So it's where you're going to charge your Tesla at Wawa. Here's a picture of it. But they say in the article 30 locations they'll have by the end of the new year, 2020.
There's like 30 locations in like a 5-mile radius.
Yeah. So this fire occurred at Parsippany, New Jersey, which I know is North New Jersey, Sunday afternoon. It just says it's, caught on fire and it was on social media, but it didn't affect the store or anything. And they got it, got the fire out, informed Tesla, which they said, they're coming to fix it or something like that. So,
yeah, because supposedly Tesla is pretty solid with their repairs, and
here it is. My bad. I'm gonna cut you off.
Wawa has
convenience stores. Yeah. PA, New Jersey, Delaware, Maryland, Virginia, Florida, and DC. Yes. Washington, DC. Yeah.
So Virginia is, besides Florida, Virginia is the southernmost Wawa. And then they're building up from Florida. So from Florida, they're going to go into Georgia, and they're just going to own the whole East Coast. So,
yeah. So I have this is what we're mostly talking about. It's still Tesla here. Basically, they're saying Model Y could be a game changer. Now, this article came out in October 26th. This is CNN here. So I never heard of Model Y, but it's a new one, and I guess it's a more affordable Tesla sedan. So by 2020, there may, be room for improvement. They're saying here that the Tesla Model Y, because the sales have been going down, I think Tesla has been trying to come out with some new things to boost their, with the Cybertruck and this Model Y. Basically, they're trying to make this more affordable to the average consumer out there.
Yeah. Well, they can't meet the biggest problem they had was they couldn't meet the demand.
Right.
So people didn't want to keep waiting for their new vehicle.
Yeah, that's true. So, and here it's saying, which is weird, that Model Y pricing is expected to be available for under $40,000, but closer to Model 3 than Model S and X. But I feel like we just showed you the Cybertruck, yeah, which is $40,000. So it's like it's still a lot of money. That's still a lot of money.
Yeah, it's a decent amount. I mean,
even for a sedan, even if it's $35,000, that's still like the average. I'd say the average American, but I wonder if that's what's the average American salary. Let's see what that is real quick.
It's probably
the average okay. The average is 2017 was 31,786. The mean is 48,150. Okay, and then, but the thing is that you say you want someone to buy a Tesla that is basically their entire yearly salary. It's just not going to work. Only people who make like double this amount are going to end up buying Teslas.
Yeah, but people still look at it like, obviously that they're putting a certain amount down and, then paying monthly payments. So they're, a lot of people are just really used to,
I want
having
a
some
Tesla.
kind of
I
loan.
really do, but I can't afford it.
Yeah,
But
but a lot of
Elon Musk is like, the thing is that it's going to pay off, not paying for gas, not paying for, everything else that mechanically goes wrong with a normal vehicle.
yeah, but a lot of people are just so used to, having a loan. Like a loan is like standard. Like
Now, can you get a loan on a Tesla?
Yeah, you could
Okay.
definitely, yeah, absolutely. It's
Okay.
just like financing any other car.
It would just be a high
So,
monthly payment.
yeah,
Yeah. That's all.
It's the same thing. You can pick the bank that you want to use
Yeah.
and so forth. So if you have good credit, your APR is not going to be as high.
Right.
So it's just like any other vehicle.
Okay.
So yeah, nothing crazy. But
so I saw this last thing with the Tesla here. It says Tesla could deliver full self-driving within weeks. Here's what it means for drivers. This is November 20th. Let's just check it out real quick. The gold end of self-driving rainbow. $500 million in deferred revenue from full self-driving came from Tesla buyers who pre-ordered since 2016. Just trying to find out what they mean. The self-driving. I know you said for the Cybertruck.
the Cybertruck.
The Cybertruck is going to have.
It's going to have
self-driving.
It's going to have autopilot. Yeah.
Autopilot.
Yeah.
So the full self-driving is different than autopilot, then, right?
Yeah. So all models have the autopilot, and they have the option of the self-driving package. So, but the autopilot is the one that is taken over. That's the one that you can basically let go of the steering wheel, let go of everything. And, you still have to pay attention in case, something out of the ordinary happens.
So Tesla from Fortune.com is aiming to release full self-driving for owners worldwide to potentially be used under a vast array of circumstances, but it is explicitly not guaranteeing that the technology will work under all. And it says that Musk describes the coming FSD, the feature complete, the full self-driving. Basically, it already is released. Highway autopilot, self-parking, which I didn't know it's doing self-parking too. And most recently, the parking lot feature, which I guess is kind of what I was referring to maybe. With the doors, I'm not sure.
There's other companies that have been doing the self-parking for a while now too.
Yeah. Self-parking's been around for a little bit now.
Yeah.
So basically, as it has with autopilot, Tesla will continue to officially require drivers, as you said, to keep their hands on the wheel and monitor their vehicle to help with this, autopilot kind of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Obviously, it's not going to be foolproof, but. But
honestly, I feel like it takes the fun away from driving. Like, I'm not saying I wouldn't enjoy letting the car drive itself, but I feel like I enjoy driving. I love being in control of my vehicle. And I feel like when a car is already doing it for me, I feel like it takes the fun away from driving.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know because I'm not buying a Tesla, so
yeah,
who knows?
If it's like heavy traffic where you're stop and go and it's in control of that, I guess that would be enjoyable because then maybe I'll just go to sleep. I don't know.
Yeah, you just pass out and you wake up and
just
traffic's
go to sleep,
gone,
and then I'll be like sitting in a ditch dead.
Yeah, no, but I mean, I think that
I thought it was on autopilot.
Yeah, I think that but their systems are so intuitive, amazingly intuitive. Not to say that they're perfect, obviously they're not, but but it's simply amazing just from even 10 years ago to right now. Just what basically what any vehicle can do, but especially what Teslas can do. I mean, it's unbelievable, man. Where you can just let go of the wheel.
Yeah, even the
And
guy in space or what spaceman, he's not even driving. Like he's just floating
well,
around. Like, hey guys,
he's just orbiting the sun.
yeah, he's just orbiting the
That's all
sun
he's
because he
doing.
can. He's just that
Yeah.
powerful.
And
So
I forget what song it is, but there's a song playing on repeat.
yeah, it's what the heck is his name? The guy who passed away, Billy. No, what's his name? The guy that passed away recently.
Not
It's
Willie Nelson.
no, it's his song. We could look it up real quick. Definitely, it's I don't know if it's one guy or what his name is. Spaceman
Yeah, it was
song
something's.
playing repeatedly. So our Aunt Maudie is a big fan of this guy, and she got so happy when she found out that this song was playing repeatedly. Something I think it's Galaxy or something. Was this is the guy a spaceman? Is that what he's called?
Earworm. I'm not. I would just say like Tesla. I don't know, Tesla car or something like that, like in space.
Space. Where is it at here?
Star. Okay, so he's called Starman.
Starman. Okay, so David Bowie.
Okay.
Odyssey. He's playing, repeatedly playing
Odyssey.
David Bowie song Oddity. It's called Oddity.
Oh, Oddity.
I thought it was called Odyssey, but I guess it's called
Okay.
Oddity.
Playing
And
on
he's
repeat.
playing it on repeat. Thousands of people gathered in Florida on February 2018 to plan 5 years in the making.
So ridiculous.
Yeah. So this is the
and you can watch
car.
it live all the time.
Yeah, I think we talked about that, right? We talked about we can
it's on YouTube.
Track Starman somewhere.
Yeah, it's on YouTube all the time too.
Where's Starman? So where's he at? He's right here, I guess. So you see him right now. He's like floating in the space. This is like an animated.
Where's Starman going to be in the future?
Oh, this is the future.
Yeah. Okay.
What will Starman see?
Jeez.
So anyway, he's playing David Bowie's song in space.
Okay.
So
all right. Let me just do the duck goose real quick. So
duck.
This is just something that I think everybody should be aware of. And
Enough of Elon Musk.
Yeah, this website is called DuckDuckGo.
Okay.
Instead of DuckDuckGoose.
Very good.
And basically their slogan is the search engine that doesn't track you.
Interesting. So this is like the dark web?
No, it's not the dark web.
The dark
but
goose.
You can, but no. So, and you know what? The dark web isn't like the dark web is exaggerated.
Is it a bright web?
It's basically
Not dark.
It's the internet without the hindrances of like Google and that kind of stuff.
Okay.
So, and here's what it said. It blocks advertising trackers for you, keeps your search history private. So like anytime you go to DuckDuckGo, and there's another one called startpage.com. Like nothing is being tracked whatsoever. None of your
except the company who made it.
No, I mean even they're even they're not saving it.
DuckDuckGo is like, we got your stuff. We're watching. Even quack quack.
No, this is definitely like these are definitely like legitimate like upscale people, just decent people. So, and I was telling you earlier that there was a video that was done, and I've noticed it before, where you're searching for a specific thing on Google, and because there might be something in there that might be like taboo, or it just doesn't fit with Google's policies, just like YouTube.
Right.
So they omit it. It'll say like, we removed, so many results from your search. And maybe one of those results was like the exact page you were looking for.
Yeah.
And so DuckDuckGo, you're completely free.
Nice.
It's kind of like Tor browser as well. But
I never heard of that.
Yeah, I mean the Tor browser is more. That's like really incognito. Like
You're
that's
always
where,
finding these websites out. I don't know where you find them.
yeah, I've just known about them. I've just known about them for a long time. But
But how did you find out about this?
just like anything else, man. Just randomly, if somebody
Yeah.
told me. I don't know who the hell knows. So, but I definitely recommend trying DuckDuckGo because it actually is way better than it used to be. So
Okay.
it's better. It's more organized
Can
than
you
it
type
used to be.
something in to see like what would
Type in anything.
basically you just nothing really to see?
See, I don't know. I just type in.
I mean, I'm just kind of curious how it
Yeah,
works,
this
like
is what I was
alongside
doing.
with Google.
Let's see.
Now, let me just, I'm out of curiosity, see what, so compare that to when I typed that on Google. So that's what you have right now?
Yeah. Or I just.
Or yeah, you can do it. What am I talking about? Well, that
All
is
right.
that Firefox? That's Google, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So Paul's using Google. He typed in Philadelphia Eagles, and then he typed it in on DuckDuckGo. And what does
So yeah, on Google it's showing like it says Philadelphia Eagles, and it's showing that they're playing the Seahawks tomorrow. The game
right,
preview, you know, a little bit about the Eagles' history and so forth.
right,
So they have a little bit of the history, you know, about the Eagles. Like, granted, you know, not everything is going to be exactly the same, but they will have like so they have this search part where it's like you could have like a strict no adult
yeah,
content, you know, and you could have like every filter off. So
that's cool.
I like it if you have to look for something for whatever reason that just will not show up on Google for whatever
Okay.
reason, that that DuckDuckGo will not omit it. And
Okay.
I was trying to see at the bottom if it did remove anything, but because I see it all the time. On
What do you mean though? Can you give a different
no,
example?
I don't.
Like what would be omitted?
Oh, I mean, you could type in something as normal as this,
Okay.
as normal, you know, as normal as Philadelphia Eagles, whatever it is.
But you're
And
like, what do you mean? What's getting omitted? Like a website, or you
yeah,
mean?
yeah, actual websites.
Okay.
Actual websites are getting omitted
That you would
out of
expect.
Google. Well, you wouldn't even know because Google
Right.
they're like, no, like we don't think
Yeah.
that this is appropriate for you, or, you know, because
Yeah.
we have to, you know, we have to micromanage you. So
Yeah.
we have to be
Google
your big,
definitely needs to
we
micromanage.
have to be your big brother.
They're
So
micromanaging our YouTube channels now because of a law that was enacted.
they've
So
been monitoring them for quite some time now. It's ridiculous.
if nobody knows what that means, basically, if you are a YouTube creator, you have to tell them what videos are made for kids and which ones are not. And if they're made for kids, you're going to lose a lot of money.
You're not gonna make jack squat
Yeah.
making content for kids anymore. And a lot of people were making just kids channels.
Yeah,
So
a lot. I would say a majority
sucks.
of YouTube is, I don't know for sure, but I feel like a majority of YouTube channels are suitable for children, which is 12 and younger for America or for this law that was passed.
Yeah, but still, I don't know why they just couldn't have kid-friendly ads.
Right.
I don't see the problem with that. Like
Yeah.
watching Nickelodeon, you know.
Well, I guess it's because the whole thing that a child was on are able to go on their parents' accounts, whether that's known or not, and then basically seeing adult advertisements that are not meant for them. And then
Yeah,
the
but
advertisements would target them because they're using the accounts and they're like, oh, this guy likes to watch this more and more, so we're going to keep giving him these kind of advertisements.
yeah, but that's way too far.
It's
I mean,
just weird,
that's
yeah.
totally
The whole
up
thing
to the
is like,
parents. That's all
right.
up to parents. So
Yeah, but they're like, nope, that doesn't matter. We know what's going on. So
no, but
you're not in control of your child, so we're going to stop that.
No, but they're getting rid of the stuff from the YouTube Kids app as well. So
they're going to get rid of the YouTube Kids app?
No, like they'll have the app, but I'm saying there's not going to be any ads. If there are, it's going to be nil. It's going to be like nothing.
Right.
So, but
yeah.
All right.
Just going to show so Paul was on the Eagles. Go with the NFL standings like we usually do. And the Patriots beat the Eagles.
Yep.
They beat them, sadly for me and Paul, but anyone else. They beat them 17-10. And it was a close game. It really was close in the beginning, in the middle, but basically they crushed them,
They beat them by one.
They got like 2 field goals, the second, then the third. I did watch it, a field goal and a touchdown.
Yeah.
And then they got nothing happened in the fourth. It was 17-10. The Patriots are now 9-1.
So they beat them by a touchdown.
Yeah, they beat them by a touchdown, but it's not good for the Eagles because they might not make it. If they don't beat the Seahawks this Sunday, I don't think they're going to make it into the playoffs. So Patriots are 9-1. The Chiefs are 7-4. The AFC North, the Ravens are 8-2. Now the Ravens did beat the Patriots. That's who they lost to. That one loss was from the Patriots. I mean, from the Ravens.
From the Ravens, yeah.
Texans are 7-4, and let's go to NFC.
Yes, yeah.
Cowboys are 6-4. The Eagles are 5-5. 49ers are 9-1, the same as the Patriots. Let's see who they lost to.
I was going to say, who did they lose to?
So it was the Seahawks. The Seahawks beat them. So if the 49ers lost to the Seahawks, I don't think the Eagles are going to beat the Seahawks. Yeah. That was a close game too, though. So that was 27-24. They beat them.
They had a lot of close games.
They did. And
how the Bengals doing? How the Bengals doing?
Bengals, where are they? The Bengals. Well, the Packers are 8-2. The Saints are 8-2.
Yeah.
Where are the Bengals at here?
Are they in the AFC?
Them. Let's go back.
In the AFC. Yeah.
Oh my God. 10-0-10.
That's
10
horrible.
Losses.
Jesus.
Not one win by the Bengals at all.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, dude. That is so sad. 10 losses.
If I was like a real football fan, I'd be so upset.
They are playing the Jets, which I don't think they've played yet, and I think they got a chance to beat the Jets.
And the Patriots.
Let's just check. No, they're not beating the Patriots.
Yeah, they're going to crush the Patriots.
The Jets, they might actually have a chance, which I really do believe this. And that might be their only win. Let's check out the Jets. Because look, the Jets are 3-7.
Yeah.
And I think the Broncos are 3-7. I was going to say the second losing team of the NFL. Well, the Redskins are 1-9, so I don't know when they're going to play them.
Jesus
the Redskins aren't doing well.
That's horrible. I mean, we're one game away from the I'm saying but whatever. The Eagles are one game away from the Cowboys to tie the Cowboys.
So we're not far from the playoffs. I don't know where that schedule is for I guess it would be here to see where, week 14, where does it start after the 17th, right? I think we talked about this.
17th.
So we're in 14, and we still have, 3 more weeks left before the playoffs kick off.
This is like the most football information that I get.
Yeah, right.
Is during the podcast. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I kind of know how the teams are doing, but that's about it.
We're actually week 12. I apologize. Week 12 of 17. If anyone's yelling at me right now,
sure.
Dolphins and the Browns are tomorrow at 1:00, and the Lions and the Redskins, the Raiders and the Jets, and the Giants and the Bears. And wow, there's a lot of games tomorrow. Look at this.
Sunday.
Oh my God. Yeah, I guess they all play on. That makes sense.
Yeah.
You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 teams playing tomorrow. Well, 9 sets. So 18 teams.
Yeah.
18 teams are playing tomorrow. So, and then that will be almost done for week 12, going on week 13.
Right. Let's see if the Bengals can go 0-16. Or watch they go 1-16, but the only game they win is against the Patriots.
Yeah.
That would be hysterical.
That's a shame, man. To lose 10 games, to not ever win one game is like, when do you just stop playing football, or do you just sit back with all that money and be like, nah, I'm never gonna win.
I don't
Just
know,
enjoy
man.
this money that I get.
Yeah, they just probably have like no motivation like whatsoever anymore.
Now I did hear that so Foles, who was on the Eagles, who is he on right now?
You're asking
He's
the wrong
with
person.
I forget, let me check it up, but Foles basically got injured, so
Okay.
he is out. He is no longer in right now. Foles, let's just check it out. Injury. Just type in Foles on here, and
He's been playing for a while.
yeah, he is with the
Foles.
Rams,
Okay.
right? He's with the Rams. Is that the Rams? No, I'm sorry. He's with the Jaguars. He's with the Jaguars.
Yeah.
Jacksonville Jaguars. He got injured, and I believe he's out for. Let's see. I don't know how long he's out for, but I know he's injured. So
Okay.
why doesn't he have a sense of urgency?
Why?
Someone's saying, you know, I don't know what they're talking about here. This is an article, BigCatCountry.com. So
Okay. Oh,
someone's
that's about the Jaguars, I guess. Then.
yeah. How
Yeah.
are the Jaguars doing? Let's just check it out before we end this up here. Jaguars, they are.
4-6.
I haven't really mentioned them. Where
Okay.
you saw
So
them?
they're. It said 4-6.
Where's that at? You see it?
I saw it on the last page you were at.
Yeah, 4-6. So they're the worst in the AFC South. But
Okay.
the thing with, like, everybody talks about with, we should have kept Foles on the Eagles. We should have kept Foles. But the Jaguars are not doing that well this year, and he's injured right now. So even if we kept Foles, I don't know. Like,
You never know.
What I always say is, like, it's not about one person. Like, everyone says, oh, Donovan McNabb, Tom Brady, this, that. Like, it's not about one person. Nothing is about one person in life. I really don't. Someone can be good at one thing, but we're doing this podcast right now, and Paul's talking to me. So I'm not saying there's podcasts without one person. That's just one person.
Yeah, Bill Burr.
Meaning that I'm just saying that it's a team. It's a team effort, and a quarterback is not going to throw it to a ghost. A quarterback is going to throw it to a receiver who is part of the team. So it's not about one person.
No, I agree. But I do think that there are that, like, every position is obviously important,
Yeah.
or else it wouldn't be a position.
Right.
But I believe that there are positions that are held to a higher standard than other positions.
Definitely.
So,
but if a receiver can't catch a ball, which seems to be on our Eagles team, that Wentz is
I know
throwing
you're
the
saying.
ball,
I know what you're saying.
it's like that. There's nothing. The quarterback means nothing. So you gotta have one. You gotta have two things working together.
Yeah, that's just self-explanatory for for basically every sport.
It just drives me nuts when I hear, like, Tom Brady. I don't care about Tom Brady. I don't care that Wentz or Foles is the best. I care that the team did well.
Yeah, I don't watch it anymore, but it is cool to see, when they're throwing like a 60-yard pass or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, I think, like, the one cool thing about, like, the really, like, the ace quarterbacks is that they can, if they're like that 10 out of 10, like future Hall of Famers, like Brady, like he can throw the ball to exactly where the receiver's hands are.
That's
like
incredible.
Where like a receiver doesn't have to do as much work as he would with another quarterback, and
it's
it
like
can
he's
always
making
go back
it
and
easy,
forth.
as easy as it can be. So don't drop the ball.
Yeah, exactly. So, but yeah,
I'll not catch it. So
future Hall of Famer. So
yeah, man,
got to see a lot of good players in our lifetime.
This is podcast 30. Check out the giveaways. Check us out. Listen to us on the audio platforms. We're on many, going on iHeartRadio. And that's about it for podcast 30.
Yep. Thank
Sorry,
you
it's
guys.
been a little while. We've had a lot of stuff going on in our lives, so it's been hard to, get a podcast in. But
Forgive us, and let us know if you see our trailer in an advertisement.
Our advertisement's been kicking. It's been doing really well.
Yeah.
So if you've seen it, that's awesome.
All right. Well, we are now in the 30s, so that's awesome. Like Chris said, there's 3 giveaways, one on my channel, one on Chris's channel, one on this channel, are all happening right now. So, and make sure to check out teespring.com/Inner Circle Podcast. And then, like you said, on all those, we're on every audio platform except for, waiting on iHeartRadio. That's about it. So, but shit, I'm not using that. So, but it'll still be cool to be on. But
until iHeartRadio online on the radio says that our podcast is on there.
Yeah, that would be cool. It'll be nice. Yeah. I really, really like Google Podcasts. For me personally, that's my favorite platform.
I've gotten used to Anchor since we started on with them. That's pretty cool. I like Anchor.
Yeah, I don't mind Anchor. I just like, I don't know. I just like the way that Google's organized and like having the download features and all that. So,
yeah.
But all right. Well, that was we definitely got a lot of information in there.
We did, guys. And again, if you want us to specifically talk about any topics, just put it in our comments of this video or any video that you want, and we will try to talk about it on the next podcast.
Yep. So, all right. Podcast 30 out.
Awesome.
All right, guys. See you in the next one.
Later.